All right, so I decided I'm going to make this head able to pivot around, which is why I kind of disconnected it from the body there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of add a post in there to allow me to assemble this and make it so that it will rotate. All right, so let's go ahead and height part one. We can see the body here. Essentially, I'm looking down on this spot here. I'm going to put a hole there, and then I'll be able to put a post inside of it. So I'm going to click sketch, and I'm going to sketch right on that surface there. And I'm going to make it a nice circle. I want it to be able to rotate around. If I want to position it so it's kind of in the center there, this is 1 inch deep, so I can do from front to back. Let me make it, actually it's not 1 inch deep, it's a 1/2 inch. Let's do 0.25. So put it right there in the middle. From the side, does that look pretty centered? Should be able to, oh, it's definitely more to the right. Let's make it 0.15. I mean, these, I want to make it more exact than that. Let me go ahead and get rid of this measurement. Delete. Okay, I want to make it exactly on the halfway point. So let me do this. Let's put a dot right here on this edge. You see how it snapped there? That's the midpoint. So it's perfectly the midpoint, and then I can constrain this to be vertical, or essentially directly below the midpoint. That'll keep it right in the middle. This will be really good later for when I'm trying to align the other hole. And let's see, how big is this going to be? It's too big of a hole, then it won't be strong on the outside, and you kind of need it to be balanced. I wish this neck was a little bit thicker. Let's do 0.2. I don't know if that's going to work or not. We'll try it. 0.2. Okay, so there's my drawing. Now I just click it, and I'm going to click extrude, but I'm going to be removing it. And let's make it 3/8 of an inch deep. And here we go. Now, oops, lost track. Now I've got this hole in the top, 3/8 of an inch deep. I'm going to do the same thing on the top one, and then I am going to create a post to connect them. All right, let's go ahead and do it on the top one. Might as well show you. So let's show part one again. Let's go ahead and hide part 6. I don't need to see it. There it is, right there on the bottom. Looks pretty similar. So I'm going to create a sketch on the bottom. Actually, I got a better idea. Let me undo this. Let me go back to what I just did. This extrude that I removed 0.375 from part 6. Because these are right next to each other, if I switch it from blind, which is one direction removal, to symmetric, it'll go both directions. And if I double that distance from 3/8 to 6/8, which would be 3/4, then it's going to be removed from both. Instead of merging with part 6 only, I can also select part 1. Bam. Same sketch. Holes in both of them. That was good. I'm glad I thought of that. Anyways, there's lots of ways you can do this, but the important thing is that these holes are going to be in the same spots when I look here for this one. And I add part 6 in here. They've got holes directly connecting each other. I can actually change the view and say shaded with hidden edges. You can see that hidden edge there. Ooh, actually, I'm glad I did this. See how thin that wall is there? That's too thin. Too thin. I don't know. Don't know what to do. Like I said, River should have made this neck thicker. I think I'll go in and make the neck thicker. Because I don't want this post to be any thinner because it has to be strong as well. So I'm going to go ahead and make that neck a little bit thicker. All right. But that's how you put a hole in a part like that. Just find a nice flat surface there and go ahead and do it. So that's where it'll be.